Welcome to another video. Today we're playing TCG Banlist Mermails, which is a lot more fun than the old classic. I want to play in Rockets. It's a lot more fun than the old classic list that we have to play in MasterDuel because, you know, we don't have to play the Hulk of Fibrax or Rorodon engine. We get to play classic Mermail cards. Our opponent's playing Rockets. We popped one of their cards with a Ghost Ogre. Hand trap that sees more play in the TCG with no Max C hanging around. Another card I feel like probably deserves a ban. If there were a card that were similar to Max C that maybe weren't so strong, I think it could be fair. But as it is, Max C, I think a little bit too powerful. We'll just speed things up a little bit. Opponent's still able to combo, but I'm assuming their combo was shortened slightly by having one of their monsters pop. They're making a Borreload. Borreload with one negate using the Striker Dragon. They can bounce a card to hand with a Heretic Seal, and who knows what they got in hand. So let's start trying to combo. We're going to ditch the Dragoons with Teus. Opponent going to use Borreload to negate. Teus is not a once per turn summon, and he negated the summon, so we will be able to summon Teus again. Dragoon's going to activate in Graveyard. Opponent has Ash, so our Dragoon's effect gets negated. Alright. Opponent feeling strong. Let's give him an old Deep Sea Diva. Opponent, now I'm expecting opponent to wait till we were going to search a prince here and they were going to bounce the prince, but opponent just instantly Heretic Seals and bounces our Diva to hand. So we haven't chosen what we're summoning yet, so just gonna summon heavy, get another normal summon. Let's try a second time. Normal summon the Diva, activate effect, get prince. Opponent's Rocket Tracer is just gonna pop, and he thinks he's smart here. Now he gets this. Now this is Metal Rocket Dragon. It has an effect when a Link Monster effect is activated. Quick effect, destroy this card. Destroy all your opponent's cards in the column this card was in. So not sure why he chose this column specifically. I guess 50-50 odds, whatever column we choose. But that's a little sneaky. We should be able to play around that though. We don't need to summon Link Monsters. That's the secret. We're going to send Dragoons, add a heavy to hand, get Abyss Megalo. Now we're going to link, or sorry, not link off, we're going to Synchro Summon into Tatsunoko. Now we're going to summon the Teus. Now Teus was negated his summon, but he didn't activate his second effect, so we can summon him again and activate his second effect, which is the effect search. We're going to pop the Borreload with the discarded Heavy Infantry. And what do you know? We got 5 cards in Graveyard. Let's make him discard that last card. Opponent, Boot Sector launch. Let's make a Baron de Fleur using our Tatsunoko. Pop a card on the field. Pop that Metal Rocket Dragon. Special summon the Teus. Megalo, sorry. Megalo gonna summon himself. Prince gonna summon a heavy from the graveyard. Tribute that heavy. Get a second attack on the Megalo. Pop that Rocket Tracer. And that is lethal damage. Opponent with no cards on the field or in the hand. That is what I call 100% victory with classic TCG Mermails. Alright, now that you've seen this deck list, let's show you, or now that you've seen the gameplay, let's show you the deck list. Alright, here you go. So this is the deck we're playing today. Now, I personally find TCG Banlist to be a lot more fun. I think it leads to a lot more variety. When we're playing in the MasterDuel list, the whole extra deck's filled with a Rorodon combo. And a Rorodon combo, you know, it's fun for a little bit, but, you know, I kind of want to go back to playing more interactive games instead of setting a wall of, you know, 3-4 negates and making your opponent concede. You know, leads to more interaction. So in TCG, we can bring back the Toad package. We got Swap Frog, we got Ronin Toad. Love to see it. We got 3 copies of Deep Sea Minstrel. Let us take a peek at our opponent's hand. If we just naturally draw it, can take a look. Take out opponent's Nibiru's, take out their Ash Blossoms. So I'll go through the whole deck list at the end of the video with all the cards blown up if you want to see what's going on in the extra deck. But for now, let's get to more gameplay. If you like the channel, if you want to see more videos, give the channel a like, give a subscribe. One more thing, there is a new set coming out in a couple days. I'm very excited to see what's in it. I'll be talking about that probably in the next video. See what's in the set, talk about what cards I'm excited to play with. I made some predictions or maybe more of a wish list about what I want to see. So let me know down in the comments if there's any cards you want to see. But before that happens, let's get to the gameplay. Alright, bit of a clunky hand here. Opponent's going first. Opponent summoning an Eater of Millions. Now, I did not read this card. So forgive me for any misplays. But we're going to summon Prince. Activate. Get our Dragoons. Gonna search for our Deep Sea Minstrel. And let's take a peek at our opponent's hand here. Love being able to take a peek. Opponent got Raigeki, Ghost Bell, and a Battle Fader. Now, if I had read Eater of Millions, I would have known that I could get lethal. But I'm going to misplay a little bit. We're going to take Battle Favor. So we can get lethal here. I'm pretty sure I can get lethal. But I didn't read. Reading, we discourage it strongly in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's more exciting that way. Let's summon our Abyss Megalo. Get our Moon Glacier on field. Make him discard 2. We hit the Raigeki. We hit 1 Ghost Belt. Gonna activate the Megalo. Megalo gonna get 2 attacks. And opponent using that Ghost Belt to stop the effect of Prince to special summon a Mermail from the graveyard. Now, another fun fact. Moon Glacier makes you lose the battle phase of your next turn. So if it's your current turn, you can use Moon Glacier and still get an attack. So we're gonna do that. Get a Supreme Soul, Sovereign Shaying. My opponent banishes cards. I'm kind of thinking, hey, if he's banishing cards, we're going to be able to pop stuff. Also, it's really boosting his attack. This bad boy gets 100 attack defense for each banished card, and our opponent's monsters lose attack for each banished card. So feeling pretty good here. I could have just used the Imperm on this Eater of Millions, but I did not read what it did. When you attack it, it banishes a card face down. So, oops. Could have got a lethal there. Missed it, but that's okay. We still got our Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign. We still got our Imperm. We can pull this through, right? We can pull it through. Opponent passing with nothing. We draw Swap Frog. Base Frog Hero. Gonna make us a Toad. Let's banish. That would have triggered the Supreme Sovereign if our opponent had a card on the field to target. So fun interaction there with the Ronin Toad and the Supreme Sovereign. Definitely something to pay attention to in the TCG. Gonna make our Toad. Toad was... Alright, we skip our battle phase because of Moon Glacier. Toad is summoned with materials. So we get to special summon a Swap Frog from the deck. Opponent using a Monster Reborn. I thought they were going to target the Eater Millions, but they're targeting our... Where is he? Lapis Dragon. Now, I know he's got a Battle Fader in hand. And then 1 mystery card. And I'm not worried too much about him having Lapis Dragon, so let's let him have it. See if he's going to try and combo into this. But opponent just passes. Alright, opponent. Well, we misplayed one time, but not this time. Let's Deep Sea Diva. Get Prince. Prince going to activate. We're going to add Poseidra, the boss, to hand. Level 7 Atlantean. Pop a face-up card. We're going to pop that Lapis Dragon. Make the Tatsunoko. Tatsunoko use a monster in our hand to special summon. We're on to Fleur. We got 2 negates. 2 Omni negates. Let's set that Toad to attack position. Opponent use Battle Fader. We don't care. Our battle cannot be negated. Negate with the Baron. Hit with the Toad. And opponent is done. Alright. Showing off how much fun the deck can be when you don't have to play a Rordon combo. You get to make Toads. You get to make Barons. You get to make Chayings. The game's way more fun. Alright. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, let's go. We got Swap Frog. We got Teus. Let's start by discarding the Moon Glacier, special summon Teus. Opponent got Ash. Teus getting Ash Blossomed. Sorry, Teus. Sorry, this had to happen to you. Taking a risk here. Normal summon the Ash Blossom. Make upper on the floor. Get 1 negate online. Let's set the Imperm. We got 1 Omni negate. 1 regular negate. See what our opponent can do here. Opponent activating Magical Mallet. That is a -1. Let's let him have it. Drawn 3 cards. Opponent activating Magical Mallet. That's a -1. Let's let him have it. Thinking this might be like Exodia or something. Opponent activating 3rd Magical Mallet. Gonna discard 2 cards. Going -1. He's down to 1 card here. Oh, using the Imperm on our Baron. We're gonna let this happen. And a Fusion Destiny making the DPE. Well, that's okay. We got this. We got this under control. Opponent going -4 to make a DPE is not something we're worried about. Let's Imperm. Negate the effect of the DPE to pop our Baron. Back to our turn here. We draw Prince. That is definitely a good draw. We're going to activate Baron, pop the DPE, force him to pop, try and pop us. Baron gonna negate. Get out of here. Get out of here, DPE. Inferior boss monster. Now, let's get lethal. Normal summon. Oh, it's just effects activating. Let's normal summon the prince here. Activate. Send Dragoons, add Dragoons. Special summon. Where is he? Search for the Megalo. Special summon the Megalo. Get another search for the Dragoons here. We're gonna add Lapis Dragon. Lapis Dragon gonna summon itself. Chayas gonna tribute the prince to special summon Dragoons from the graveyard. And opponent is dead. They saw it. They were done for. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video with the TCG ban list. Let me know in the comments if you think TCG Banlist is better, or if you prefer the ban list in MasterDuel. Alright, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.